expanding, dynamic, and rapidly modernizing economy, ensuring it remains efficient and competitive. Institutional improvements and incentives are attracting investors to our land, driving industrialization, expanding manufacturing, and enhancing our export capacity. Ladies and gentlemen, the houses, the affordable houses, are finally here. Our affordable housing program now includes 873,000 houses in its pipeline at various stages of development across different parts of the country. Among these, the inaugural 8,000 units are nearing readiness for handover and occupation. This program alone has contributed 200,000 jobs to the 1 million new jobs created through intentional, consistent, and strategic efforts. To ensure young people have opportunities to actualize their talents, apply their skills, and drive economic growth, we have pursued every promising intervention, from the National Urban Climate Resilience Program, also known as Climate Works, to over 10 labor mobility agreements that provide qualified citizens with access to employment opportunities abroad. We have utilized every available mechanism to support our young people's aspirations. We have also made undeniable progress in securing the nation. Consistent investment in expanding capabilities of our security services, equipping them with efficient, modern tools, and empowering them through technology has significantly enhanced our capacity to combat crime and ensure public safety. The strides we have made against terrorism, banditry, cattle rustling, cybercrime, and other offenses will not only be sustained, but will continue to be enhanced going into the future. It is important to acknowledge that in the process of securing the nation, our security services often interact with citizens exercising their democratic freedoms and fundamental rights. They must continuously strike a delicate balance between delivering robust security responses and enabling the enjoyment of these rights and freedoms. In situations involving serious threats to public order, human life, and safety, this balance can be particularly challenging. And knowing this, criminal elements often seek to exploit protests and demonstrations to further their schemes. It cannot be denied, ladies and gentlemen, that there has been instances of excessive and extrajudicial actions by members of the security services. At the same time, it must also be acknowledged that due process is underway in appropriate institutions to ensure accountability. That said, it is crucial to remember that every freedom has its limits, and that public safety and order must always supersede the desire of unchecked liberty. We must ensure that our pursuit of rights and freedoms does not compromise our collective or individual safety, nor should we allow criminals to exploit constitutional rights to harm and destroy other people. In the spirit of fostering a candid national conversation, I urge every critical stakeholder to reflect deeply on the failures that have led people to adopt radical, individualistic, and self-centered interpretations of rights and freedoms, interpretations that often seem fundamentally opposed to the rights of others and the collective good of citizens. This tendency to promote a definition of rights and freedoms that undermine democracy and the public interest reflect a broader collapse of our value system and a serious strain on our moral fabric. I also believe that this disregard for moral values, including compassion, responsibility, and decency, contributes to violent crimes, such as what we have seen with femicide, perpetrated by men against women who would otherwise they would be loving. These are clear signals that our moral fabric is at risk of decay, exacerbated by various factors, including the manipulation of digital technology, particularly social media, to amplify antisocial behavior and erode moral values. The maintenance of our social fabric and the promotion of a strong value system is a collective responsibility we cannot run away from. This task has always required and will continue to require the involvement of a wider spectrum of society agencies and institutions, with a family unit being the most critical. The broader community, faith-based organizations, the education system, the law and order institution exist to support and complement the family's fundamental role in nurturing compassionate, responsible citizens who are empowered to propel our nation into the future. As a society, we have a legitimate expectation that the next generation, benefiting from the accumulation of socio-economic, scientific, and technological advancement, will bring greater energy, better ideas, clearer vision, and a stronger commitment to our shared values. We should be humane, we should be responsible, and well-grounded citizens whose actions promote unity, patriotism, democracy, and the rule of law, and our rights and freedoms, rather than sabotaging them. I have previously extended an invitation to all stakeholders in their diversity to join the national conversation and explore the best ways to implement an all-of-society strategy and approach to counter moral decay and reset our nation's moral compass. As parents, myself included, we must never walk away from our children nor abandon them to the vagaries of our time. This is necessary. This is essential, as all the transformations we are undertaking today will mean little if our young people are left without sound guidance, moral mentorship, and ethical support. The broad-based bipartisan national conversation we are having with leaders from various political formations seeks to extend the principle of inclusiveness to its widest possible reach without compromising the fundamental values of competitive democracy and diversity in viewpoints. Our goal is to enhance, not diminish, our identity as a free, open, democratic society founded on constitutionalism and the rule of law. We are making meaningful progress, which, if sustained, will establish us as a mature democracy, firmly anchored in a sustainable political culture. In 2024, our nation faced serious challenges and great difficulties. Yet, we did more than endure. We stood together in unity, worked with determination, and overcame all the obstacles. Because we are Kenyans, an indomitable, courageous, and enterprising people, unafraid of hard work, because we are resilient champions who strive to win and face every challenge with dedication and stamina, we achieved progress despite significant difficulties. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have succeeded in laying a solid foundation for even faster progress in the coming year. The Kenyan shilling, which began the year on a subdued note, has appreciated significantly, strengthening from Kenya shillings 165 to the dollar in February 2024 to Kenya shillings 129 to the dollar today, making the Kenya shilling one of the world's best performing currencies. Inflation, a key indicator of economic health, has fallen from 9.6% in September 2022 to 2.7% in October 2024, the lowest level in nearly 2 decades. Meanwhile, foreign exchange reserves have surged by $2.4 billion to reach $9.5 billion, providing 5 months of import cover and insulating our economy from external shocks. Our economy continues to outpace global trends, growing at 5.6% in 2023, positioning us among the world's fastest growing economies. In light of the outcome of our collective determination and efforts, we have every reason to approach the new year, with optimism and a renewed commitment, not only to work harder and achieve greater progress, but also to transform ourselves and turn every challenge into an opportunity to do more and to do so better. In 2025, the seeds we have patiently and carefully planted will continue to germinate and grow. The progress we have made has set us firmly on the path of rapid and sustainable growth. As a result, we can anticipate stronger economic performance, more jobs for our young people, and higher incomes for our farmers and entrepreneurs. Additionally, we expect that in 2025, more investments will mature, leading to a considerable expansion of our manufacturing sector and an increase in our exports. The reforms we have implemented in both basic and higher education will also come to fruition, providing new momentum and focus for the entire education sector in 2025. Additionally, Taifa Care will approach optimal performance, offering significant relief to households by reducing the burden of healthcare costs and delivering enhanced benefits through an efficient, inclusive, and high-quality public healthcare system. As we speak, subsidized fertilizer is already in stores waiting for farmers. As you all know, in the past, farmers used to wait for fertilizer. This year, fertilizer is waiting for farmers in the stores. Next year, we plan to achieve higher yields from every crop, ensuring even greater rewards for our hardworking farmers and food security for all Kenyans. Additionally, we aim to free our livestock from deadly infectious diseases, alleviating the fears of pastoralists and stock keepers from devastating outbreaks. This is why the nationwide livestock vaccination campaign will be a game changer. Unlike segmented vaccination efforts that left some areas unprotected and vulnerable to outbreaks, thereby risking reinfection in vaccinated regions, this voluntary, comprehensive approach will eradicate these threats comprehensively once and for all. Mark my words, I said voluntary. In 2025, we will be busier at school and at work, better nourished, safer, more secure, and with more money in our pockets. We will hold productive national conversations to empower our young people as responsible custodians of our shared aspirations and to solidify our state as a robust and secure democracy. We will continue to work hard and deliver greater progress, becoming better equipped to tackle our challenges. In 2025, I will have the honor of handing over the first keys to completed affordable housing units to hardworking men and women from all walks of life. At last, the transformation you entrusted us to lead will take tangible shape, and the fruits of our collective labor will be undeniable. We will continue to work for you and to deliver for you. Let us therefore submit our hopes and aspirations to the Almighty God of all creation, so that together, in unity and with shared determination, we may embrace the new year and work towards achieving the Kenya we all want, which is now well within sight. Thank you very much. May God bless our great country, Kenya. May God bless you all. Happy New Year. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.